Okay, so this week we are going to move into the number prefixes in words. So our first prefix is quadra, which is 4. We also have tetra, which also means 4. Then we have the prefix quint, which means 5. Pent also means 5. And then finally we have des for 10. Okay, the decimal is always in the tenths place. So you know that des means 10. A pentagon has 5 sides. A quintuple means there are 5 of them. Okay, so we're going to look at a couple words for each prefix. So our first word is quadruplets. Quadruplets. Okay. I need to think about how this word is being used first in order for me to figure out what the word means. So the sentence is, there were quadruplets walking down the street with their mom. There were quadruplets walking down the street with their mom. So now I need to figure out, what does quadruplets mean? Well, I know quadra means 4. So if there were quadruplets walking down the street with their mom, that must mean there were 4 siblings that looked exactly the same. They were born on the same date from the same mom. They're quadruplets. Almost like twins, but there are 4 of them. The next word is decathlete. Decathlete. I know what an athlete is, and I know des or dec means 10. So I'm going to use my clues to figure out that a decathlete is somebody who participates in 10 sports. My next word is quadrant. The word quadrant, I've heard that word used in math. I know Miss Graham talks about it when we talk about graphing. So when I graph things, she says to graph it in the first quadrant. And I know that graphs often look like this, to where you can graph in here, you can graph in here, you could graph in here, and you could graph in here. And I know that when she says I need to graph in the first quadrant, it's this one. Okay? So I know that quadrants must mean it's split into 4 parts. Okay? You could be part of a quadrant of classrooms. There might be 4 classrooms. There's a classroom here, classroom here, classroom here, classroom here, and it's in a quadrant. The next word is pentathlete. Now, just like before, I know what an athlete is, and I know pent means 5. So this must be somebody who participates in 5 sports. And our last word we're going to talk about is quintuplets. Okay, so just like we talked about with the quadruplets, quintuplets is a way of saying that there's 5 siblings born on the same day, around the same time, who look exactly the same. So it's 5 instead of 4. Quadruplets, quintuplets. Okay, so go ahead and practice this with the rest of your words, getting as close to the meaning of the word as you can, knowing that quadra means 4, tetra means 4, quint means 5, pent means 5, and des or dec means 10.